The Jiajing Emperor took the throne of China at 13. He ruled the Ming dynasty for 45 years. For most of that time, he was trying to live forever. He turned to Taoist priests, who told him they could make him immortal. Records from the time say the emperor and his chief advisor gathered 960 teenage girls and locked them inside the palace. The girls were fed nothing but mulberry leaves and rainwater so their menstrual blood could be collected. That blood was mixed with mercury, arsenic, and lead to make a liquid the emperor drank every day. The priests also demanded tens of pounds of gold dust for their rituals. In 1542, 16 palace women tried to strangle him in his sleep using a hemp rope. The knot slipped. He survived after being found unconscious for 8 hours. All 16 were executed by lingqi, a method where the body is cut apart piece by piece while the person is still alive. After the attack, the emperor abandoned the Forbidden City and moved to a private complex of palaces and Taoist temples designed to look like the mythical land of immortals. Court meetings stopped. So did contact with officials. The experiments continued. Officials who spoke against any of it were tortured or killed. The borders weakened. Mongol raiders reached Beijing. Pirates hit the coast. He died in 1567 at 59. The mercury had been building in his body for decades. Diane de Poitiers. Diane de Poitiers was the mistress of King Henry II of France. She was almost 20 years older than him. In a court full of younger women trying to replace her, she held her position for decades. The king signed his letters with both their names. He trusted her over his own wife, Catherine de' Medici. In her 60s, Diane still looked young. A historian who met her 6 months before her death said her skin was white and smooth, and her hair was as fine as silk. She swam in cold water every morning and rode horses daily. Every day, Diane drank a liquid made with gold. Her doctors had told her that because gold never rusts or breaks down, drinking it could stop the body from aging. She did this for years. In 1559, Henry died in a jousting accident. Catherine de' Medici immediately forced Diane out of court. She spent her last 7 years in a castle Henry had given her. She kept drinking the gold. She died in 1566 at 66. In 2009, French scientists examined her remains. They found gold in her hair at 500 times the normal level. Her hair had turned golden from the metal. Her bones had been breaking down from the inside. The scientists said the gold was the most likely cause of her death. The pale white skin that made her famous at court was a sign of gold poisoning. Brown-Séquard. Charles-Édouard Brown-Séquard was a 72-year-old scientist in Paris. In 1889, he crushed the testicles of dogs and guinea pigs into a liquid, mixed in blood and semen from the same animals, and injected it into his own body. He did this 10 times over 3 weeks. He believed it would make him young again. He then stood before a room of scientists and told them what happened. His stamina had gone up and his bowel movements improved. His stream of urine, he said, had grown longer and more forceful. He presented